We're getting more.
More streamlined. Right now I'm recording.
Absolutely insane. I think I've sat here for the last like 2 hours. Like I was supposed to set this Lelite freaking Bianca up a long time ago. New moisturizer. Whoa. Puck screen. Something else. Knock box.
I'm just ripping through these people.
Oh. Come on. Ah. Huge. Help. This is cool. Ooh. I don't know. How the heck do I fill this with water? I'm gonna. This is so dumb. Oh no, this is definitely gonna fail. For a little bit. Gonna shake it off.
So dumb.
What if I just like start putting it straight into here? Is that dumb? Yeah, I think this is a little dumb. How the heck am I gonna do this in the future? The way I'm filling this water up is really stupid. You hold this?
What are you? Yeah.
You wanna hold it in place?
Mm-hmm. I can't see this plug.
I got it. Oh, I didn't even. I forgot to record. I genuinely have no idea what this is supposed to do.
Fucking 8 o'clock.
Oh!
Oh, good lord.
Okay, camera angles, good. Put these beans through here. We're gonna. Okay. Let's weigh it.
Coffee go. Where'd you put it?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm curious. Like,
We're
fucking.
gonna wait for it to go to 3 bar.
Where did it go in?
Okay, it's dripping, and then we're gonna wait for it to go to 3. Okay, this is definitely not good. Oh, this is just not it. You know,
Dude, if that's not it, I don't want it.
who knows? You know, maybe it is
Dude,
it.
you're gonna.
It's actually not that bad.
What does this mean, dude?
So no.
Butt cheek art.
Dude, what are you saying?
Beautiful.
Oh. Oh my god, this bed is heavy. Well. Okay, what am I doing, by the way? Everything's falling off. Ah. Kind of like. I cannot flip it. Can I flip it now?
Not me. And now we're gonna replace it with 58. You got a deeper bed, you could go with coarser grounds, you could get a more even flow, but that's not really what we want.
No. Like, there needs to be a better way than this. Oh, it's not even bad. It's actually pretty good. Oh, wait. I lied. It's pouring really fast. Yo, the crema's actually good. Not bad at all. Okay, it's really sour though. But not bad. Am I gonna finish this in 2 weeks? I'm gonna make. It's not bad. Okay, not bad.
Here, I'm using this because I'm going to dose to 3 decimal places.
Prerequisite, maybe a component there that I'm paying for it. But forgets the ability to say like what's going to help you change and all that. I don't be struggling with suicide and ultimate satisfaction. You knew that this thing you're doing is really nice to do is to school. That there are a bunch of trajectories in life. So just believe that you're gonna have an awesome life and remove from your life the things that are preventing you from walking down that path, which is essentially what you did. It's a leap of faith.
Okay, the crema is just not good for
If
latte
you
art.
let go of porn,
I'll just wait
then
till I get the
better
other
life is waiting
grinder.
for you. I definitely can't.
My milk also looks really thin.
That was for who she was. Yeah, we're having fun. But there is kind it's just that I had to cram it in there. And some people, you hear these stories and you get good at something.
Oh. Under it?
Wait,
Like
where's
under?
my phone? I wanna record.
Oh, I think it's too late. So you look under it? And it'll come out in like a stream.
Have you been listening to Jenny's album by any chance?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Bro, I told you, when I hung out with you last, I think that's when it like came out or something.
Oh, my bad.
Let me know how it tastes.
Oh my god.
Then you be the factor of like. Well, I actually think the espresso is okay, but it could be a lot better.
Oh, it's so good.
Really?
Yes, it's so yum.
Negotiate, yes. Alright. Oh gosh.
So much to do.
So much to do. At least you get 8 hours of sleep.
I didn't.
Yes.
Oh, then you gotta upgrade. You can't delete. Well, unless
Well, I
you
can delete pictures. I've been trying to delete pictures.
what we're considering, our base, just owners. And the members, well, I should also add.
なんていうかな、お願いね、しても私のね、私に会ったっていうか、この歌に合った感じでね、バンバンこう、とにかく派手な感じ。
You know, I should not have gotten this granola. This granola has too much sugar in it. Okay, rookie.
Because of kind of that ending contract, just wasn't feeling the reality of a cafe for the next tenant.
Most logic bomb, like the ones implemented by David Tinsley at C.
Takes can be two.
Oh. Correct. It needs to be removed.
All right.
ギラ銀座の衣装のはい。
Oh no, it's too coarse.
Nail care. It strengthens, nourishes, and repairs your nails while giving them. Today, photography.
You know, when he asked me, I was like, I don't know, man. I didn't make this. I don't know. He's like, Chris, do you see the stock market today? I'm like, bro, I don't even do stocks. Oh wait, I shouldn't start. I should put it on the drip tray first. Well, that's kind of awkward. Now it's too fine. Okay, well, this is gonna be. I mean, it looks good, but a little acidic. A little bit acidic. Actually, not bad. Wow, that heart is really good for what I didn't expect it to be good. Look how I'm going. I'm smoothing on and on. Somebody strong. Okay, not bad. Moving on and on. One time I go and life's moving on and I'm moving on and on. Wish I could know it. I'll be somebody strong wherever I'm going. Life's moving on and on. Wish I could know it. I'll be somebody strong wherever I'm going. Life's moving. Where am I going?
His is white, mine blue.
Do I need to charge this or no? Unless dire situation. What do you mean, unless dire situation? This was a dire situation, I have to quit. I won't be able to make it. I have so many hours, and it just doesn't make any sense for my time. Unfortunately.